Sponsored by the Carpal RX. Every year, 500,000 Americans undergo surgery for carpal tunnel syndrome. This is a risky surgery, but it's also a costly surgery. And it's costly in two ways. There are direct financial costs, which are the dollars and cents you have to pay, and then there are the intangible costs, which are the things many people don't think about, but in the long run turn out to be the most significant. Direct financial costs are averaged by the Bureau of Labor Statistics between open-release surgery and endoscopic surgery. These costs depend on whether you have your surgery in a hospital or in an ambulatory facility. The total cost for surgery in a hospital is $5,377, and that's broken down into facility costs, doctor's fees, and anesthesia. The same surgery in an ambulatory center is far less expensive at $2,432, with a proportional breakdown in facility costs, doctor's fees, and anesthesia. The other costs associated with surgery are the intangible costs. Most people don't consider these, but in the long run turn out to be the most significant and the most life-changing. Surgery and recovery will cost you time on your job, and many people don't ever return to their former profession. Another intangible cost is the relatively high proportion of failed surgeries, requiring you to have another one or to do something else. This is one of the reasons why approximately half of people are unsatisfied with their surgery. Next, if symptoms recur, which they do in many people, you'll have to go through the whole process all over again. The struggle with insurance companies often makes life miserable, and they often deny claims on the first time around. And the average time from claim to settlement is 14 months. And finally, if you have carpal tunnel syndrome already, you have an 80% chance of having it on the other hand. And then you'll have to repeat the process all over again. So you have to ask yourself, is surgery really worth all of the costs involved? Not to mention the actual risks of surgery, which is another issue entirely. And since we already know that most people are dissatisfied with their surgeries, it's interesting to note that a vast majority of people are satisfied with non-surgical therapy. That statistic is so important that the Association of Orthopedic Surgeons and the National Institutes of Health recommend that all doctors advise their patients to try all non-surgical options first before considering surgery. So what are those non-surgical options? They're actually very simple. They consist of rest, splinting your hand at night, and deep tissue massage therapy. In fact, deep tissue massage therapy is almost 100% effective in relieving carpal tunnel syndrome, but it's only effective if you use it daily and for 2 to 4 weeks. But to get deep tissue massage every day for your carpal tunnel syndrome, you don't have to visit a massage therapist every day. Instead, the Carpal RX will give you the same therapy at home. If you have carpal tunnel syndrome, you owe it to yourself to try this remarkable product and take advantage of the 60-day free trial offer with every Carpal RX. If the Carpal RX doesn't relieve your symptoms, or if you just don't like it for any reason, return it for a full refund, including all of your shipping costs. The Carpal RX was specifically designed to treat the wrist and forearm. It works just like a therapist's fingers that are treating you for carpal tunnel syndrome, except it treats you every day and at a fraction of the cost of a therapist. The Carpal RX automatically produces the same motions that a therapist uses to relieve pain and other symptoms. And it's so simple to use. Just plug it in, slide it on, and strap it in. Then relax. The Carpal RX will do the rest. The Carpal RX always has a 60-day free trial, so if you're not completely satisfied with your results, return it for a 100% refund, including all your shipping costs. The Carpal RX is guaranteed to permanently and easily get rid of carpal tunnel syndrome, as well as wrist tendonitis and repetitive strain injury. Visit the Carpal RX at carpalrx.com.